G'day there, mate. My name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we're going to be continuing the story of Dark Chronicle. So in the previous episode, I made a complete mess of everything. But what we did was I recruited a couple more characters, support characters, completely restored Sindane to 100%, revived Durak, found a way to how to get to the Rainbow Butterfly, and got the Durak gun as a reward for 100% restoring Sindane. So today, first order of business is I'm going to be going over a bit more about monster transformation, and I'm also going to be getting the sun drop needed in order to get the Lefrasia flower. Now, first thing I want to do is go over to the back of the train here because I need to pick up some materials, and at the same time I want to go into a bit more detail about monster badges and monster transformation itself. So I'm actually going to let the help menu take care of that, so one moment. Where are we? Here we are. Alright, I'll be right back.
When you get a monster change badge, you can transform into that monster. Use the main menu's character command to select a character, then monster transform. If you have a badge, you'll be taken to the badge select screen to select the monster you'd like to change into. You'll be able to speak with other monsters of your own kind. Who knows what secrets you'll uncover? You can't get badges that easily. You have to figure out a way to defeat the right monster first.
Okay, as we saw there, we got a bit more info about monster transformation. First things first, when you transform into a monster, you can actually interact with other monsters of the same family, like we just saw in the demonstration there. When we transform into the Himara flower, we can talk to another Himara flower, while at the same time we can talk to those spitting flowers that wants to spit out the poison. Now, talking to those monsters are not just for conversation, they actually will give us various hints, such as what other monsters will like, so you can use the gift capsule on them. Now, doing that, you are able to, doing that, when you throw it at the monsters filled with its favorite food, you can then, when defeating them, get the badge for that monster. Now, however, there are a couple of monsters out there that don't do that. Well, at least some of the first ones anyway. I'll go into a bit more details. But yeah, basically that's how you get badges and how monster transformation works. Now, about the badges themselves, just one sec.
Defeat enemies while changed into a monster, and the badge's skill level will increase. When the experience bar is full, the badge's level goes up. At a certain point, you'll be able to change into the next grade of monster. Plus, when you've reached the master level, you'll get a reward item from the badge. The reward depends on the badge.
So yeah, much like ranking up a weapon, once you gain enough experience, you will level up. Now, and again, like the weapons, not like the weapons, but once you reach a certain level, monsters can go into the next class of monsters. Like a rat, sewer rat becomes a beach rat, and so on and so forth. So the levels that the class change is hold on a sec, it's right here. Oh, come on. Here we are. 26, 51, and 76. That's when they can start changing. Now, however, the max level a monster badge can go to is level 99. So, for those who are trying to get the max level, then there you go. Alrighty, now I'm gonna get 15 sticky clay here because I'm gonna be needing that for what I'm about to do next. Gift capsules. As I showed in the previous server how to make them, well, the idea is needing to make them. Now, to make them exactly, you need 12 unknown bone and 15 sticky clay. And we got a gift capsule. I will be making more later on, but if you don't feel like making them, you can buy them from Claire, one of the people we have yet to get as a support character. And the way you can get her is we need to take a picture of the Fraser flower. Now with the gift capsule I got here, what I'm gonna do is put some here we are. Put 3 gooey peaches into it. Now I'm doing that so I can get the badge for the which one was it again? Pixie, part of the spirit family. Where's the gift capsule go? Ah, there it is. Alright, so you press square to pick up an item, then you drag it over to the capsule, place 3 into it, and then you go in equip it here. The take out thing is when you want to take the items out of the capsule. Oh yeah, I was here we are. Now, the reason I got the holy water is because I want to demonstrate something too as well. So hopefully the skeletons are on the right floor. First order of business I'm going to do is actually go to the same floor that the pixies are on. No, went to the wrong place. Move. Rainbow butterfly wood. Here we are. Rolling shells. Just noise in the wood. I'm a pixie. Here we are. Oh yeah, I was going to change the weapon back. Hearing quick moment, sorry guys. The bone rapier here is actually a weapon I'm going to be keeping a hold of, because a couple of weapons I want to show off there. Which way? Which way? Alright, we got our pixie here. Now first, we'll only let him get close. Okay, something else I want to show off here is that Monica, she can actually absorb the any spells that any enemies throw at her, much like the pixie's doing here. And she only does that when she's guarded here. So when you got it's indicated by the 3 dots next to the next to her weapon there. Now, when you got any number of those dots lit up, what you want to do is hold down the R1 button when you're guarding, and then press the L1, and you basically fire them off. The number you have will also determine how strong the attack will be. Now, as you saw there, the pixie loved the gift capsule I gave it. So I'm going to quickly show this off. Now we can select what monster we want to turn into. I'm going to show a pixie at the moment. Now, sadly, there are only certain types of monsters we can transform into, and these ones here are not one of them. Now, you can quick change back and forth between the monster you selected before by pressing the R3 button, much like you do with Max and Steve. Any other pictures? Ah, here we are. What kind of game do you want to play? Okay, so they don't give much info here. So they give a sense of innocence. Alrighty, now I think I'm gonna have to leave this floor here in order to get the sun drops I need from the Himara flower. So I'll see you guys shortly. Alrighty guys, I am back. Sorry about the delay. Okay, now with the music going on, I've got a skeleton right in front of me. Now, you saw before how I got the Pixie Spirit Badge just by giving it a gift counter. However, some monsters have to be defeated a certain way before you can get the badges for them. For example, the skeleton soldier here, you need to use holy water on it before you can get its badge. Like so. See, monster transformation bad, undead. So, there's only 2 monsters that I know of, well, earliest ones you can get that require onyx to use on them to use certain onyx on them that you're going to transform. Now, I'm going to quickly change to the Himara monster here. Doing that up already. Alrighty. Now, let's have a talk with this thing.
I've been getting a lot of sun drops lately. Got so many they're coming out my ears. Take some from me, would ya? Here.
And we got sun drops. Now, again, talking to man-eating glass, I'm a flower fatal. I can't pronounce that word right, but I know it means dangerous in Italian. Alright, now with that out of the way, I'm going to quickly head to the area where the rainbow butterfly is, so I will see you guys very, very shortly. Alrighty people, I am back. Now, I did have a bit of delay between the previous cutoff there and now, because a friend of mine wanted me to play a bit of Genshin Impact with her. She's been being a bit depressed lately, so I was going to say no. Not because that she was depressed, but well, that's what friends do. Anyway, moving on, we are now going to go find the rainbow butterfly in the final area here. Now, I will be, on some off-screen time, leveling up the monsters that I gather. And trying to get them at a certain rank. Oh, sorry, I got a bit of a major headache. And aspirin doesn't work. So now we're going to go to the Rainbow Falls here. And use the food and sun drops in order to grow the Lefrasia, sorry, I'm picking up with the boss of Final Fantasy. The Lefrasia flower. Now, there are 2 scoops ahead here. One is for the Lefrasia flower here, and the other one will be for the boss itself. We can just find the seed. Someone stuck it in, isn't it? Here it is. Whoa. That's a big flower. Now I'm going to switch over to Max real quick. Can we take a picture of this? No, not yet. Alrighty, so I'm going to throw in the sun drop. Sap from Himara monsters speeds up speeds plant growth.
Is this a flower? It's huge!
It's a Lafretia.
A Lafretia, so. Okay, so we need to take a picture here of the Lafretia stem. Now for the next part.
What do you think these are?
Are you gonna touch it? Ew, don't do that!
It's fine, I'm sure.
Wow.
These petals are huge. Actually, they're kind of gross.
Yeah, those look like tongues.
Look!
Legendary creature, rainbow butterfly.
That's the rainbow butterfly.
It's coming!
Out of the blue? What'd we ever do?
Alrighty, so we're gonna be facing the rainbow butterfly, despite the fact that Jurek said that it's a friendly monster. There's a few ones that are friendly. Now what we need to do is attack the yellow stems here. While dodging its heat laser attack. This way it will draw the rainbow butterfly in, so it will separate. Ooh, don't get it like that. Heat laser! Okay. Now, as you see here, the flower is starting to release some pollen of sorts. The butterflies separated into 7 butterflies. Now you can get to them, but one by one. Now the trick to that part is you have to attack them in a certain order. And the order you need to attack them in is the color of the rainbow. However, we're not going to restore it just yet, because in order to get the scoop, you have to watch it reunite. So... can't have been that long. Butterflies are sensitive to sound and movement. If you don't sneak up quietly, they'll escape. So we have to sneak up on it. So we can't shoot it from a distance, sorry. Sneak up. I will be right back. Guys, alrighty now, wait. Okay, so sneak up and... damn it. thought that would have worked. You have to defeat them in a certain order. Think about rainbows. So that's the hint. You have to defeat them in a certain order. Ow. Okay, wait. There we go. So we have to do the stem again and bring it back into the smaller butterflies. Right there, they'll have to start do the whole process again. Ooh, get away, get away. Sorry, I had to restore my health a bit. Alrighty, so we need to follow the color of the rainbow to beat it. So first one is red. So once again, oh, sneak up on it. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a slow process, guys. Alrighty, that's the first one. Okay, so red, orange. I think they will be in the right order. You need to attack them in. Closer, get closer. So I need to be quiet. Shut up, fine. Meant to be quiet. Okay. Green. Steady, steady. Understand the butterfly. Okay. Don't tell your friends. I felt bad for hating butterflies, but... Got 3 more. Just be quiet. Don't make a sound. 2 more. 2 more. Sorry. 2 more. Just a bit more. Don't make any sounds, anyone. And we done it. Hello?
So you're the ones that stopped me. Thank you. Are you the one that they call Holly?
That's right. Holly is the name I went by as a human living among the little folk.
So that means your real form is the rainbow butterfly? Why did you appear to the Furbits in human form?
Well, you see, I wanted to thank them.
Thank them for what?
Originally, I too was a tiny butterfly. Once, when I still wasn't used to flying through the forest, I got caught in a huge spider web. I couldn't get out of the web no matter how much I struggled, so I just took a deep breath and resigned myself to my fate. Just at that moment, some Furbit folks came by and released me from the web. I was free. I flapped my wings with all my might and returned to the sky. They were waving as I flew off. They had saved my life, you see. My 7 saviors. The years passed. I grew and matured as a rainbow butterfly. As a monster, too, I found myself with plenty of magic powers. I used my powers of transformation to assume human form and approach them. I had wanted to give them something as a sign of my gratitude. But while I was living among them, I realized that the time I spent with them was more precious than anything. Before I knew it, I found myself wanting to spend the rest of my life as a human.
Then why'd you disappear? The Furbits really miss you.
Oh, that. There was sort of, an accident. A great, dark force from somewhere began to affect me. I was a monster, after all. And so this force awakened the powers of my original self buried deep within. I came to realize that I could never suppress the dark stirrings in my heart. There was nothing I could do but quietly leave their company. I've been hiding out in these woods, doing all I can to gain control of myself again. But the dark force got the best of me, and I was just a mindless monster when I attacked you.
So that's what happened, huh?
I can't go back to my old friends anymore. Would you please give them this letter?
Okay, I'll be sure to give it to them.
So we've got a teal envelope.
Perhaps the dark force that controlled me is what you'll be fighting from here on. It's an incredibly fearsome power. You must not lose against it. Please, win back our world. Well, I should be on my way. Goodbye.
Let's try to get to Jurak.
Okay.
That is quite a bit of a sad tale. So, that's the boss done. So we're going to return to Sindane Station. Now before I do anything, I'm going to head in and check with Donnie, sorry. Check in with Donnie. And see what I can get for those scoops. I don't know which train card it'll be in, so I'm going to be looking around a bit. Gerald, Stewart, Sheriff. Alright, Donnie, here we are. Synchro scoop. Okay, so that's all we got from him at the moment. You can open locked doors, open locked chests, and sells you repair items. Speaking of which, I've been desperately needing some. He doesn't sell for armbands. Poop. Alright, so let's head back to Jurak. But again, the story of Holly in the Furbit sect does really remind me of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Well, think about it. A human woman living with 7 little men. Oh, there you go. But, yeah. Something has changed in the future. Thanks for the info. But again, hers is a bit of a sad tale. She wanted to spend the rest of her life with her friends, but yet the Dark Force, which I think is Emperor Griffin, caused her to run rampant. Really sad. It makes me wonder, are there other good monsters out there? Don't bother us by Griffin.
I've remembered. I remember about Griffin.
You do? Tell us about him.
Griffin does not exist in our time. He shows up just a little in the memories of our distant ancestors. Seems he likes flowers.
Huh? Flowers?
That's what I remember anyway. I don't quite know the details. But Griffin was around in ancient times. He is sending some strong otherworldly powers into the present. He's controlling a lot of things.
So Griffin is controlling the monsters in this era from ancient times. Which means his world is that of the distant past.
That's right. So Jurak, how far back in the past is Griffin?
I'm not really sure. You might want to ask Crest for the details.
Crest?
Crest, the great sage, the greatest and wisest sage of all in my era. With the moon crystal, he can use vast astrological powers. He can see everything that happens in the world.
Well, let's go and see him.
Yes, good idea, but it's not that easy.
Huh?
Crest's origin point has been erased too.
That's not a problem. We have the Carpenterian, right? Let's just revive Crest's origin point as well.
Yes, exactly. Crest's origin point is the holy ground of Balance Valley. In the future, a great temple will be built there. That's where all the sages will gather.
So that's where Crest will be. Let's get going.
Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Holly. I'm sorry to have left you so suddenly, but I have reasons that prevent me from staying with all of you. You might already have an idea of what those reasons are, but for me, the time we spent together was truly wonderful.
Holly!
Farewell, everyone. Stay happy and healthy. You will always be my one and only family.
Holly, how could you? How foolish of you. Human or butterfly, it doesn't matter. Holly's just Holly to us.
You knew?
Of course I knew. I could tell she wasn't human just by her scent. But if Holly chose to approach us as a human, that was perfectly fine too. We don't care so much for outer appearances anyway. By the way, Monica...
What?
We want to go with you two on your journey. What do you think?
Really? You want to? Of course! With your help, we'll be able to put the world back to normal in no time.
And so, our adventures in the forest came to an end. Holly, the mysterious woman who got lost in the forest, wasn't you, Mother. But for some reason, I wasn't surprised. I always felt you'd be at the end of this journey. Just about then, Borneo and the others finished clearing the rock from the tracks so the train could move on again. We set our sights on Balance Valley.
And there we go, people. We have got a lot more on our plate. So we found out that Griffin is farther and further in the ancient past. A lot further, but we're not exactly sure. And to top it off, he likes flowers. Strange. And again, villains often have misunderstood. Often misunderstood. We gave the letter to the Furbits, and they agreed to come with us to help us out. So that we have a new goal in sight, we now know where we need to go. Balance Valley, to where the Star Temple is in the future. But that's not going to be happening now. That you're going to have to wait until the next episode. Sorry, I just got a bit of a headache here, guys. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Excuse me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and show some support for the channel. I would really appreciate it. With that being said, thank you all again. I hope you all have a good day. Take care of yourselves and drive safely, people. Bye. Bye.